Hi, welcome back to Chapman Street Adventures.
All right, welcome back to Chapman Street Adventures. I grew up on a lake. I actually live on the lake that I grew up at, here in Hastings, Minnesota. And this lake is a backwater lake now. It used to be independent until the dam system went in. And when I was a kid, we lived for this time of year. And one of the reasons was these shallow water lakes is that the fish would start to starve of oxygen. And they'd move. This is a spring-fed lake, so the fish would come into the springs, warm water, with lots of oxygen in it to try to survive. And in the day, we'd just be spearing crappies and northerns and some bass, not a whole lot of them, but tons and tons and tons of carp. Now, what I'm taking you down to here. Currently, we're in that situation where if we were a kid, we would be working mostly at night, walking up to these spring holes and spearing whatever's in there. People would take carp and feed them to the hogs and whatever. They come down with sleds and pull them off. Northerns, of course, there's some years we'd stack them up like cordwood. And I'm walking very slowly as I'm coming up to a spring here. This is a rather large spring, and it's open no matter how cold it gets. Currently today, I think it's like 10 degrees. And so I just thought I'd give you some experience here and see, so you can kind of see what this is. I'm going to walk very slowly towards the hole. And I'm going to have to stop talking so they don't hear me, actually, because they get real spooky and then they'll fly out of the hole. And right now there's, I'm guessing 50 carp, rough fish in this particular hole. And once one spooks, they'll all spook. So I'll turn the camera around as I try to work my way closer. And what you're going to see out here on the ice is they had some dark houses out here yesterday, and they were doing some spearing. And so that's what the blood is out on the ice, so don't panic on that. And so I'll just turn the camera around at this point and try to work my way down to the hole here, to the edge. And if you watch, you'll be able to see their backs come up to the surface every once in a while. And I don't know how good the camera's going to pick up the fish in the hole, but we'll see. This is the hole. Stop here. I'm going to try to zoom in on some of these. There are some big fish in there. There's fish all the way from this open spot right here all the way up to the edge of that ice. Solid fish. They will eventually see me here, so I'm going to try to walk straight at them so they don't see the movement. There's carp and buffalo. There's some 30-pounders in there. hard for me to tell if you can see them here. So 15 feet in front of me here, there's at least 50 fish. Now they're seeing me coming. They're scrambling to get out underneath that ice now. A few of them are lagging behind. That's growing up here in the on this lake. Like I said, that we'd be out spearing these fish all night long. All right, well, that spooked them all out of the hole. Hope you got a chance to see some of those big whoppers that were in there. Water level's really low. A guy could almost stand out here and fish. I don't see any game fish at all in here. We had a huge die-off. This last summer due to the heat and no rain, the drought. So, well, that's it for. Let's see here. That's it for that adventure. Just thought I'd share a little bit living on a small shallow lake. So, you guys have a great day. I'm gonna work my way back up this hill without hopefully busting my butt. We'll talk to you soon.